Happy Monday! We are going down to Hollywood Boulevard to see the Jonas Brothers get their star.
Wish us luck. I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of people.
Yeah, we assume there's gonna be a lot of people.
But maybe not because it's Monday.
Yeah.
People have things to do, but we have to see them.
Yeah.
Okay, quick vlog update. Sorry, I just put my phone in the stand. So we got there like 30 minutes before, before the ceremony started, and we thought that would be like plenty of time. But it wasn't. It was already like pretty busy.
Come here, buddy.
It was already pretty busy.
We couldn't like fully tell where the star was.
Yeah.
I don't know. This has to be the craziest, the most people they've ever had it.
Well, we don't know. We've never done it before.
We don't know, but there was so many people, and
yeah,
I mean, like on all ends.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, the dogs were barking. So we got there and we were like, well, we don't want to be crowded. Like, we hate crowds, especially me. I get so claustrophobic and unsettled. Anyway, Terry, come here. So we kind of go off to the side, and at least we weren't crowded, and we're also short, so we can't see like above some people.
At least we were like really just behind these two girls.
Yeah.
The area we were, so we're like, at least we can see. Anyways, it worked out for when they walked out because we got a good glimpse of them.
Yeah.
And we got a little video we can insert.
And it's just funny because I've met Nick Jonas before, but it was like years ago.
Yeah. Well, and
it was very kind.
We've never seen them all. Like, we've seen them in concert, but
Yeah.
never like them together.
Yeah.
So it was like,
it was cool.
And their wives and their kids were all there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they walked out first. We got to see them all walk out, which was cool, but we couldn't really see anything with the star, unfortunately.
Yeah, but that's
we
okay.
We could hear all the speeches.
We could hear all the speeches, but then we saw Ryan Tedder.
Yeah.
Tedder.
Tedder.
Ryan Tedder. And he,
we saw him walk up, and I was like, oh, that's, and we were like, oh, I wonder why he's here. But then he gave a speech.
Yeah, he sings for One Republic, but I feel like he's now best known for just being a songwriter.
And producer.
Yeah, and so we saw him, and then he gave the speech, and then after, like, we were waiting for Tommy to pick us up on, like, a corner, and he was walking to his car, like, walking to go get his car with his friend, and he took pictures with every fan that stopped him.
He was stopped by probably 20 people.
Yeah,
and every
constant. I was like, how do people do this?
He walked 2 steps, and the people were like, Ryan. In his face, he took a photo with every single person. I have never witnessed such a thing. He didn't say no to anyone. He even, when his friend pulled his car up, which was this really, well, I guess we don't want to say what kind of car he drives, but it's a very cool car. And he like is going to open the door, and people are bombarding his door. They start taking photos with him in the middle of the street. Cars are beeping. He still is taking these photos, and then gets in his car. Like, he was so accommodating.
Yeah.
Like, I looked at that and I was like, I would be like, get out of my face.
Yeah, and then the police officer was like, move it along. Like, the light was green, and he was trying to take pictures with these people. I don't know. I was just like, as like a person, I would never like make someone do that, but whatever. Anyway, and then we saw Morgan Stewart. We love Morgan Stewart.
Yes, we love her. She's like a style icon for us. We love her personality. She's hilarious.
She's a Gemini.
Yeah, she's so funny. She also loves Mary-Kate and Ashley.
Yeah, and so we saw her and Jordan, and then after, they were also walking to their car, and I had to say something, because she's so stunning in person, you guys, like, drop dead.
Yeah.
And I was like, you are so beautiful. And she was like, oh, thank you so much. Just as sweet as she would seem.
Yeah, she seems so sweet. Yeah,
yeah.
we saw them too. So it was overall a good experience. Oh, look at Luna's pretty eyes.
I know, she's so pretty.
Look at Terry.
He's trying to get comfortable in this blanket over here.
We wish we could have seen them actually unveil their star, but we'll have to look on the interwebs for some photos and videos of that. But it was really cool. It was so cool.
It was cool.
They all like gave speeches to their families, and it was just so sweet. I can only imagine how cool that would be.
I know. I also am glad we went because we're trying to do more like LA things because we live here and it's free.
Yeah.
And so it's like we have the time. Let's just go and see what it's about.
I was surprised that there was more people there because I thought that it's a Monday. People would like have things to do, but nope.
Yeah. So Tommy dropped us off and he went to go get Taco Bell. So we're gonna have Taco Bell. I know we need to do some work today, and then we also need to go to Trader Joe's. Okay, we just got back from Trader's. We had this whole parking fiasco. We don't want to talk about it.
I screamed at the parking man, who was the devil in disguise.
It was crazy. I guess we could just mention it briefly. Tommy's already probably rolling his eyes in there. But they had, so for a while they had those machines, what was it called? Where you...
I don't know, it's just like ticket paperless.
Automatically, it like scans your license plate, whatever, and you validate on your phone. And so it was so easy, but obviously like some of the older people that shop there like don't have smartphones.
Yeah, they had smartphones.
Yeah.
So they said people complained, so they took it out.
And then there was just no parking. No, you didn't have to pay for months and
Which I'm sure
months.
at your Trader Joe's, that's normal. Ours, it's not.
Yeah, no, they definitely make you pay because there's other things in the building. Anyway, so we were shocked when they did that too. But then today there was a ticket and he was like, don't forget to validate. But then, you know, you're not thinking about it because we haven't had to validate there for like a year.
When we used to validate at Trader Joe's, you could validate at every single checkout station and then like 3 other stations in the store. And every time they would ask you, do you need it validated?
Yeah.
And validate it for you there. Like the personnel working at Trader Joe's would do this. No one said anything, and we checked out twice because we forgot something and ran back. No one said anything, and the stations where you validate were moved to where they used to be. So, like, there was no signs. So I was like, I don't know, maybe it's an hour free. Let's just leave.
But then we get up there, and I was like, oh, Carly, we forgot to validate. Shoot, but, like, maybe he'll, like, recognize us.
Like, no one said anything. This can't be a lot of money.
So he said, no, if you didn't validate, you have to pay the $4.50. So then I go to pay because I'm like, well, whatever.
Like, there's cars behind us.
I put my card in the machine, and it wasn't working, and he's like, oh, no American Express. Like, what?
So then at that point, we're so irate. I'm like, fine, I will just run out of this car. And like, if you guys follow us, you know I have not been feeling well with my headaches. I haven't attempted running since this all started.
You've never attempted running.
No, but I ran inside the store. I felt so dizzy. I thought I was going to pass out. I asked this man to help me. He did it, and he like put it in twice. And he's like, oh, now it's like a little thick. But he's like, don't worry, like they'll see it was still validated. There's someone working the parking, so he'll see you validated it either way. And I was like, okay, thanks. Ran back outside so people behind us didn't get mad. And the guy was like saying that it like wasn't working because it was double validated. And I was like, well, the employee did it for me. He said it was fine and that you would let us through. And I was like, can you just let us through? I ran
like,
all
yeah,
the way
like,
back.
what are
all
we
the
gonna
way
do
in.
at this point?
You know we paid for these groceries. Like, let us through.
It was crazy. Okay, sorry, we have a light here, and we're trying to use it because it's so dim, but it's not really working.
Yeah, lost my temper. I don't even think he never manually let us through. He just kept scanning the ticket until it worked. He took like another more time.
And it was crazy.
And you know the man had the ability to scan something and let
Yeah.
us through. He was just, like I said, he was the devil in disguise.
Well, not the devil, but
but
maybe he was having a bad day, but he didn't need to make everyone else's day worse. Anyway.
By the way, it was his idea to have me run out and go do it. He told us to do that, knowing there was cars behind us.
Yeah. So it was just not something that we ever would associate with Trader Joe's.
Yeah, it was just really weird. It was
really
a weird
But
experience.
we're going to show you just like some new things, like new in at Trader Joe's. This we tried last week and it's so good. It's the rigatoni alla contadina. It has rigatoni pasta with asparagus, broccoli, green peas, and a creamy sauce. Really delicious. These are back. We loved these last year. Like instant hit, instant 10 out of 10 heart-shaped macaroons, frozen section. We haven't tried these yet, so we decided to get them the Portuguese rolls. I don't know. We love rolls. We love new items. This we're really excited about. Trader Joe's vegetarian meatless cheeseburger pizza. At Beechwood, they have like a Big Mac pizza on their menu, and we love their pizzas, but we don't eat meat. And so we're like, oh, if we get it without the meat, like it might not taste the same, so we never got it. So excited to try this because we've been wanting something like that. And we also love this, the Everyday Butter Lettuce Salad Kit. It's fantastic.
We got the hot cocoa inspired cream cheese too, which is new. It says it on here what to enjoy it with.
Oh, of course it does.
We like didn't know what to get. It says bagels, graham crackers, and fruit. So we got apples and little crackers. And we've been really into cherry juice. It's really healthy for you, so we got this. Hopefully it's good. We've been doing like mocktails with ginger ale because, you know, we have to drink ginger ale basically every day. We found... Why didn't you get those?
What? Remember I was like, the brookies.
Oh.
The peanut butter brookies. Can't wait to try these. Like my mouth is watering looking at them. And then we also love the raspberry mousse cakes.
They're so good. They're
so
the
good.
only like vanilla. Well, they have the citrus cakes too.
We didn't like those though.
Yeah, but like we usually love the chocolate mousse cakes, but the vanilla cake and this is really good with the raspberry.
Yeah, so I think those are all the new things we got. They had a lot of good stuff and it was busy Mondays. They said they were busy Mondays.
I'm sure that man was just having a bad day. I feel bad about being rude, but he was so rude to us.
Yeah.
But it is a reminder that people could just be going through stuff.
Yeah,
so.
It's fine. It didn't like actually ruin my day. We were
No,
just like, what? What's going on?
We were so confused.
Yeah.
What was happening at the parking station.
We are at the mall. I know the lighting's awful. We're in the parking garage, but we're going to the Clarkson Show taping tomorrow.
This is not a typical week for us. We
No.
swear we don't spend every day
just dilly-dallying around town.
like following celebrities.
We
But-
were saying on Friday when we were like getting coffee in the middle of the day, we had just dropped off some product at a store that's now selling clean coats. But anyway, Carly was like, if anyone from our past job follows us, they definitely think all we do is like drink
Like,
coffee
these girls
and
quit
walk.
this job to just like lead a leisurely lifestyle.
Yeah.
But I think the best part about self-employment is like if we take a few hours during the day, we definitely make it up at night. Like
Yeah.
we're doing stuff at night. Like tonight I want to update our Amazon pages to be really like SEO friendly for clean coats, so we get a lot of views when the
Yeah.
inventory arrives.
And we worked like all day Saturday, so that all this to say, that's why we decided to do the vlog this week, because we have some actual things going on, and we were not just like sitting at our computers working all day. Anyway,
Yeah.
so we're going to the Kelly Clarkson taping tomorrow because Ashton Kutcher, who is my dream male.
I love him as well, but he's like Britta's number one.
Yes, he is a twin. He's an Aquarius, and he's from the Midwest.
He's basically
Say
us
less.
in a man form.
Yes.
And I hope we meet him and are able to tell him that.
Yeah, and so I saw he was going to be on the show tomorrow. If you live in LA, do 1iota, that you get like free tickets to tapings, and it's so easy to submit. And so they have like, if you scroll to the bottom of the page, of like the main page, you can scroll through the celebrities, and then when you click on them, it'll tell you like what show they're going to be in. So that's why we decided to go to this taping, because of Ashton. But we got an email like last week saying, oh, it's our Valentine's Day special. Didn't really know what that meant, but then we got an email today saying that like you have to wear pink or purple. I don't own any pink or purple.
I have a purple sweater, which is cute, but like if it's Valentine's Day, we're like, we should wear pink.
Yeah.
Weird they won't let you wear red. Maybe it's like too much for
Yeah,
the
it
cameras,
said on the
but
rules, like before they even said it was Valentine's Day, that you couldn't wear red. So we don't know why, but we don't really own red either, so that's not a problem. But basically,
Yeah.
we were just, first I got an email saying like, oh, you've been upgraded to priority. And I was like, oh, great, like we'll get there early, we'll get a seat for sure. Because that's the other thing, since they're free, if it's at capacity, like sometimes you don't get to sit. And we have to go. So,
Also, side note, when we saw Dancing with the Stars on Halloween night, which was like also our goal of a lifetime, we
Yes.
always wanted to go on Halloween night. We were paranoid because they had said like costumes, like
encouraged.
recommended, encouraged. We were like, oh no, like what if they don't let us in? But then we got front row seats. Like it was perfection. We did not wear
Yeah.
costumes. But this sounds like a different story. Like if we don't
Yeah.
show up in pink, it
Or
sounds
purple.
like they might not let us in. So
Yeah.
we're like, we have to go buy like a pink top.
Yeah, so we're going to H&M first because we think they'll have like some trendy pink pieces, and then we're gonna go to Zara if not. So we'll take you along. We'll let you know.
I'm just videoing.
What?
I'm just videoing.
Time to go.
Yeah. What's going on, you guys? There's piles everywhere. What? We used to work retail, and this is.
Hey you guys, happy Wednesday. We are going to a potential vendor meeting. One of our fragrance houses connected us with this vendor, and like as we scale Dyad, like eventually they could potentially pour the candles for us, but right now obviously we're still pouring them ourselves. But we're going to meet them. It's in Oxnard, so just like an hour north.
Pretty
And then
far.
yeah, and then when we get back, we'll fill you in on yesterday because we didn't check in at all. We took some clips though.
So yeah, we went to a meeting in Oxnard. It went really well.
Yeah, we loved them.
Yeah. And so we just got home. We might need to run to Hobby Lobby for some things. Well, let me just show you. So we're trying to. We realized like when we do shows for Dyad, like we don't really have a sign that just has our logo or like our brand name on it.
Or like our name that's easy to read because our logo is pretty obscure.
Yeah. So I had found some on Etsy, like acrylic signs that they can add your logo to, but they were kind of expensive. And as you know, we're on a budget these days, being self-employed and all. So I found this on Michael's. I should have taken this off before we started this video. I'm just gonna show you. It's an acrylic sign that's supposed to be for like a wedding, but it's acrylic. It has this covering on it. And then it has like a gold bottom. So we thought this was perfect. And then we'll use like a Cricut to add the thing too. And it was on clearance for $10.
And then we also ordered, I'm actually going to go grab them real quick because I think they're here. But you know how Walmart has like other vendors like Amazon? We got this other kind for clean coats. That's cute. And they were like $8 each. So 1 second. Okay, so we got them in, but they're way smaller than I thought. I don't think there were dimensions on the website. I'm just going to tell myself that. Like I didn't overlook it.
Oh my god, yeah, that's like...
But it is cute. It could be
use
cute
it for pricing.
Yeah, or like the Venmo.
Yeah.
Like to put like a QR code on here. Like it has this cute little base we were going to paint. And I also like that it comes separate because you can paint easily. So maybe we can still keep them and find other purposes for them. But this was such a steal at $10.
Yeah,
And it's big.
Like a QR code with our Cricut.
Yeah, I think we could. But I guess we can fill you in on yesterday.
Yeah, I'm eating chips, sorry.
So we went to the Clarkson Show, which we had checked in with you guys at the mall. Okay, I just have to say, we went to the mall thinking they would have so many pink items.
Yeah.
No pink. They had some pink things at Express that were so ugly and expensive.
So ugly, you guys.
And I told Tommy, I was like, sometimes Carly and I can be like all drama, no breaks, because we go into H&M first. Like we said in the car, we're going to H&M. We were at the front of the store looking at stuff, and they had some pink, but it wasn't that cute. We were like, oh, they have nothing good, and immediately left, like stormed out.
We crossed the street to the other mall.
We go to Zara. They really didn't have anything. I think they were just like sold out because of the sale.
Is that mine? Where's my water?
This is mine. It's gone though. And so we didn't go to Zara. Then we went to Express. Nothing. We went to Macy's, and we'll insert that footage. That'll be before this. You guys would have probably
footage of it.
Yeah, I think you guys would have probably already seen all this. But anyway, I'm like getting off topic because I'm just trying to talk about yesterday. But we ended up we went back to H&M and we found cute pink things. Yeah. So I'm like, we could have just looked around more. We were so dumb.
And the girl was like, oh, you have 25% off and 10% off on your account. Would you like to use both? I'm like, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so I just got like a button-up cardigan, and Carly got a cute button-up striped long sleeve. Oh, Luna's here. Oh, say hi. She doesn't want to say hi. She just came back from her walk. Anyway, so we get our pink things, and we go to the Clarkson Show yesterday. Fabulous time. It was like a really flawless experience. I feel like with dancing,
they organized it really well.
Yeah, like with Dancing with the Stars. Well, they also, with dancing, we had to get like tested before we went inside, and they didn't do that at Kelly Clarkson, so obviously cut down on like the time in general. But we basically like got there, checked in, went through security, then they walk you to the stage. You wait like a little bit outside, but nothing crazy. And then they walked us inside. It was like obviously much smaller than Dancing with the Stars. So there was maybe 100 people in the audience.
No way. I'd say there was like 50.
Okay, so somewhere between 50 and 100 people, so pretty small audience. And they sat us, so since it was the Valentine's Day episode, they put everyone in pairs, which was cute. So you sat in groups of 2,
like on couches. And
so we sat like in the first row, literally the closest to Ashton Kutcher. Well, I guess, yeah, this vlog will probably go up after it airs.
Yeah.
Or sometime around the same time. We went to see Ashton Kutcher, as we said in the car. And so it was like a good spot because we were so close to him, so close. But there was like one camera guy that was kind of right by us, so Carly was covered.
Yeah, like, I don't know, yeah. Oh, look at Loons. Yeah, basically, like, we could see him really well, but we don't think you could see us.
Yeah, but he wasn't really interacting with the audience at all. He was just very, like, he was in it with Kelly, and then he left. So I don't really think he saw anyone in the audience, but we really
Butters, there was a dog in the audience.
Yeah, and he mentioned that because he loves dogs. But anyway, he is perfect.
The whole segment was really long. It was like the longest I've ever seen on a talk show. I know her segments tend to be long like that, but they talked for a long time about many different things, and yet everything he said was,
you guys,
10 out of 10.
This human, he's not real. But if there's like a clip of it on YouTube, because Carly said they put her show on YouTube.
I watched her show. I watched her when Drew Barrymore was just on her show on YouTube.
Okay, so we'll link that down below if we have the link. But it was so fun.
And then after Ashton was Chrissy Metz, and we didn't even know she was going to be on the show. And Chrissy Metz was on This Is Us, and we loved that show. And her boyfriend wrote a children's book, so that's what they were promoting on the Kelly Clarkson Show. And she just seems like a true gem of a human.
Yes.
So sweet. They both, her and her boyfriend, seemed so nice.
So cute.
And that interview, she was a little more like interactive with the audience, like was waving and saying hi. And then they had like a family from a viral video on too.
Yeah.
And the whole thing was so, we were like, this is the most relaxing TV environment we've ever been in. Not like we've been on a ton of sets, but like a decent amount.
Well, we can tell you firsthand, the newsroom is where you don't want to be if you were a high stress person.
We interned at a newsroom in LA. When we were
San Diego.
In San Diego in college, since we went to school for journalism, and that was like
opposite.
The highest stress you have ever experienced in your life. And then Britta worked on the show.
Yeah, I worked on a show, but we didn't have a live audience, so it was a little bit different. And I worked on the digital team, so we weren't like on set. Like we could go to set, and we did to like meet some people, and it was fun. But this was really
and then
cool.
we were on Access Hollywood once, and that was also very chaotic. And there was a lot of people involved with that. I realized there was no clocks in there.
Yeah, because they just, I mean, if she like messed up, they would just start over. And she did several pickups like for other shows, and then she even sang at the end, and she wanted to sing like a couple of versions of it, and she like told the director like they can leave, meaning like the audience, but like I want to do it another time, because we were there for way longer than expected, which is fine. Yeah, like obviously we have to be there to like, you know, clap and do all the things the audience does. But that was nice of her to like kind of release everyone, because she knew it was like a long day. Yeah. She was very good at her job.
So good at her job. And yet everyone that worked there was so nice. And we were saying we think it's because they had such a like positive, relaxing environment for a TV show.
They seemed to have a great rapport with each other. They were like joking around with each other. It seemed great. Yeah. We were like saying we missed our calling. I don't know why. We worked in the beauty industry. Like we love TV.
I know.
And then the shuttle that took us back to the parking lot that we parked at drove us like through the back studio, because they film on the Universal lot.
Yep.
And drove us through the back way so we could see like all the sets. Oh my sweetie.
Aww.
So sweet. I know. I love you too.
That's what we always say. Luna's so crazy, and then every time she's on camera, she's acting sweet. You guys probably like, are you insane? She's like the nicest dog ever.
I know.
She's wild.
What do you need, sweetie? You're okay. Okay. She's like reaching for me. Can you come sit by me? Okay. Oh. So yeah, anyway, they took us the back way to the parking lot, and that was so cool. Like
they actually gave us like a free tour.
Yeah.
And that was amazing.
Because I should say, we were trying to do all these things that are free because like I said, we're self-employed gals on a budget. Yeah. And we need to take advantage of those things. And so we were really jazzed when we could see some of the studio. And there was like this little like man-made body of water with houses around it. That was so cute.
I mean, we'll insert filming there, because I didn't recognize it.
Yeah,
well, it was like an old set.
We'll insert those clips here. And I should say also at Kelly Clarkson, they didn't allow phones. So they said like, oh, for 1 minute you can take your phones out and get video of the set. So I'll insert like everything that we have while we're chatting here. Since we really didn't do any vlog yesterday because we couldn't really film anything.
Yeah, we didn't get to actually film any of the guests or any of that.
Yeah, but yeah, the little, and then on the way back, I was like, Carly, get your phone out. She's like, I'm trying to like take pictures, film for the vlog, and she's just sitting there.
Well, like Britta was on the outside and I couldn't get on the other, like there was 4 other people on the right side of me. So it wasn't like I was on the outside of this. It was
just funny. She's like, are you getting this? I'm like, help me. I can't do it all.
Yeah.
But I'll put the footage that we did get. And yeah, it was really fun. I would definitely go back.
Yeah, it was really fun.
So I think we're going to go to Hobby Lobby and then come home, and we have like editing and stuff to do. But this beginning of the week has been a doozy, but in a good way. Yeah.
Happy Thursday. Friday Eve. We just filmed a couple videos, but one of them took hours. We decided to get ready, telling you all our jobs we've had in the past, our life. So we've each had over like 20 jobs, and we wanted to go in detail about like the things we loved about the job, the things that were interesting. So it just ended up being so long-winded. We're breaking it in 2 parts, maybe 3. And then we did weekly favorites, so that'll be up tomorrow, I guess. We'll edit it later or
Yeah.
like tomorrow morning. I don't know. It'll go up sometime tomorrow. Anyway, so you know we've been doing things this week. I applied for tickets to the Your Place or Mine premiere. Like,
This was like the week where to apply to so many tickets.
well, they all just came up this week.
Yeah, that's true.
So like Ashton was on Kelly Clarkson, and then of course this premiere is happening like this week too because the movie's coming out on Netflix.
Did you
pretty
say
soon.
what the premiere is?
Your Place or Mine?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so we finally got tickets last night, and I was like, oh, like I really want to go, but the check-in time is 3:30, and the movie doesn't even start till 7:30. So I was like debating, and it's in Westwood.
Mind you, I still have like headaches constantly, and they usually get worse at 5 p.m. I don't know why. If anyone knows why, let me know. But it's like I just get worse at night. So we typically stay home, but we're gonna go.
Yeah, we're gonna go because I feel like we're gonna regret it if we don't. And we got priority tickets this morning. Like they bumped us up to priority. So from what we gather, I know it's probably there's gonna be a lot of people there, but if we just get there before 5:30, that's when they start letting the priority audience in and then the general audience. So I think that we would still get in. Like that's my only fear is I don't want to like go too early.
We just
And
want to be waiting
forever,
around.
but then I don't want to go too late and not be let in. But so fingers crossed. Obviously, we'll let you know if we don't get in. But I think our plan is to go around 5, maybe 4:30. I guess we'll see. And then yeah, the show starts at 7:30. So usually, like in our experience with dancing with Kelly Clarkson, the waiting goes by really fast.
But this isn't like a show; it's a premiere. So
Yeah.
I think that if you're not like watching people arrive on the red carpet, like I don't know what we'll be doing. Like maybe you can buy drinks, but I'm not drinking, so we'll see what's going on. But yeah. It might just be a lot of waiting around until the movie starts, but we really want to see this movie. I don't have time to like show you
I know, we suck.
our outfits, but we're both just wearing like bodysuits.
No, I'm wearing this black Zara top I wear all the time. I have it in white too. My mango trousers. These are my most warm piece
I
of
need
clothing.
trousers. I don't have any pants that aren't jeans, so Britta's borrowing me her leather pants. I have a Aritzia bodysuit, Zara blazer.
Yeah, mine
My
is.
favorite Zara shoes.
Those are cute. My whole outfit is basically Zara. This is old Zara, but I wear this so often.
You need to put lipstick
Zara
on.
top, Zara belt, mango pants, and Zara shoes.
So we hope we get in.
Why is this angle so unflattering?
Wish us luck.
Maybe it's the lighting. It's weird.
It's the lighting.
Yeah.
Just gotta look this way more.
Yeah. So yeah, we hope we get in. We should be there hopefully in like parked by 5.
It's up by 5:30.
Yeah, it's up by 5:30 was like the cutoff for priority. So wish us luck. It'd be so sad if we don't.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
Very much. You're kind of up there with Will and the kids. You're up there. You're up there with Will and the kids. Yeah, you're up there. You're up there. Yeah.
Well, I just want to say thank you.
Hey guys, happy Friday. It's Friday.
Lighting's a little poor in here.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I could get
I don't have mascara on because my eyes keep watering. So no mascara.
We went to the Your Place or Mine premiere last night.
Brought our tickets out. They gave us actual tickets. I don't know if this is like this for every movie premiere. We've never been to a movie premiere, but we are obsessed that they give you like an actual ticket.
We're not
and
even
they're
like
big.
memento people, which is funny because they talk about it.
Yeah, they talk about mementos a lot in
Yeah,
the movie.
we're not memento people. We don't like keeping things just for the sake of like keeping them. But I'm gonna keep this.
Me too. They're so cute.
Yeah, it was so fun. I mean, obviously I think we would have put all these clips before this from yesterday.
Yeah.
But so we kind of like got dressed, ready really fast, and then we got there and we did wait quite a while. And so
Well, we waited like a little over an hour outside.
Yeah, we waited an hour outside, which I guess wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
And we found parking right away, which we were really worried about. So all that to
Parking
say,
was obscene.
Yeah, it was so expensive.
It was $40
well, there
for
was
5 hours.
probably a cheaper option, but we literally parked right there because we didn't want to like mess with it. And we already thought we were late because when we got there were so many people lined up, but I guess the theater was just that big that they could fit a lot of people.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got there around like 4, right? Or no,
5.
We got there around 5. And then we waited until like 6. And then they brought us all inside. They gave us our tickets. They gave out free popcorn and soft drinks.
When you got into the lobby, there was like, free soda that you could grab, but then they were giving out free popcorn with their faces on it.
Yeah.
So Reese's was the caramel corn and Ashton's was the butter. So we
Mm-hmm.
got one of each, and I love popcorn. So I was also so hungry.
Yeah.
So I was so excited that we had popcorn for the movie, and then they gave us free water.
Yeah, we asked for water because we don't really drink soda aside from ginger ale. They didn't have ginger ale. And yeah, I don't usually love popcorn, but it was really good. But it always makes my stomach hurt. I don't know why that is, but it was worth it.
And then I think the worst part, not that any of it was bad, but once we sat in our seats, we had another hour until it started. And it was supposed to start at 7:30, but there were so many people like saying hi to each other, not sitting down.
Yeah.
So they said like 3 times, like, take your seats. And then eventually, like, the director spoke and introduced the cast. Well, really just Ashton and Reese. And then Ashton and Reese spoke for a little bit. And that was really sweet. And then they started the movie. And
yeah, and they sat like, Ashton and Mila sat like 7 rows behind us. We were like, I know we had just seen him on like
we just saw him. And then but when he ran up to the front of the stage, we tried to get a photo of him and running back. And he was literally right there. We were like, we were like 2 in from the aisle. And he was running so fast, we could not get a photo of the man.
But I love that he sat, I think Reese sat above, but he sat like among the people.
Yeah, among the people. But they did leave early, so when everyone was heading out, they had already left.
Yeah, but the movie was so good, you guys. Amazing.
I'm shocked. We knew we were going to love it because, like, just anything from Reese, I feel like she gets the rom-com genre. Like, we knew it was going to be good, but I was floored at how good it was.
So good.
It was like the 90s, like, rom-coms that you miss.
Yes.
Like, it had that exact vibe.
I love that Steve Zahn was in it because he's in my all-time favorite movie, You've Got Mail.
Yeah,
And
that's
he's-
true.
he's
I
great.
wonder if that was purposeful.
Well, his, like, presence is just, like, an ode to the rom-com.
Yeah, totally. And then the girl that plays Minka.
Minka?
What?
Her name's Zoe something?
Yeah,
but
she's
was
hilarious.
So good.
The whole cast, yeah.
And we were saying, like, how blessed are we to get a movie set in the 2 greatest cities in the United States?
Yeah, and so, if you don't know the premise, like, Reese's character lives in Los Angeles and Ashton's lives in New York, but we didn't expect that their locations of their houses was, like, our dream locations.
Yeah.
Like, her house was, we think, either
Silver
Echo
Lake.
Park or Silver Lake.
It was in Silver Lake.
Okay, Silver Lake.
It's around the reservoir.
Yeah, like built into the hills, which is obviously like we're East Siders. We love the East Side. We love the hill homes, like dream. And then he lived in Dumbo, which is our favorite area in New York, which is in Brooklyn. So it was like both of our favorite areas in the movie were where they lived. Perfection.
And yeah, they play best friends.
Yeah, and
that
so
have been together or best friends for 20 years. So I liked how the whole movie was them like FaceTiming.
Yeah.
Because basically she comes to New York for an accounting program, and she was supposed to stay with him, but then her babysitter has like another obligation. So Ashton, Peter, goes to LA and stays with Reese's son for a week.
so she can do her program. Like they basically like house swap for a week.
Yeah. It's so good, you guys. Like I can't wait to watch it again.
I am desperate to watch it again. I feel like I'm gonna watch it like twice next weekend when it comes out.
Yeah.
But it was literally so good. The ending, I was like tearing up.
I know.
Okay, we 1000% forgot to take you with us to Target, but we ran to Target to get some things. We wanted something like easy to make for dinner, and we saw this TikTok of this girl kind of making like the grinder sandwich, but hers was pretty simplified, and she made it with ham, but we don't eat meat, so we're just gonna do it without ham. But we got sourdough bread. This looks so good. We already had pepperoncinis because we love them and eat them all the time. And we already had the red wine vinegar, and we already had the vegan mayonnaise. I eat regular mayonnaise, but Carly's trying to avoid eggs because of her health situation. And then we had to grab an onion, Italian seasoning. We got sharp cheddar cheese. Tillamook is the best. And then shredded iceberg lettuce. So we'll show you how simple this is. Okay, so we're mixing everything together. So the shredded lettuce, pepperoncinis. We got some of like the pepperoni juice in there too. The vegan mayo, Italian seasoning, salt and pepper, onions, and red wine vinegar. It looks delicious. Very excited. Okay, adding on the sharp cheddar. We're not adding extra mayo because we don't know how the vegan mayo is on its own. Yeah. Oh, I'm making more of a mess. I'll just do that. Okay. The mixture looks so good, and it was the easiest thing. Like, I feel like, I don't know if it's weird to like meal prep for sandwiches, but we can make the mixture and just have it.
Yeah, I don't know how long it stays, like,
I don't know. I'm curious. I feel like it would stay.
how much are you adding?
I mean, that was for both of us. The girl said she added a cup. Okay, and that's like 2 cups. So a lot. It's the main thing of the sandwich for us.
True.
I suppose we could, I don't know what else we could add. I don't know. Carly's not eating tomatoes right now, and I don't like love tomatoes, so we didn't add those. I feel like the cheese in the mixture would be good enough.
But don't we want
You
some
can
left
take
over?
more. Oh, do we? I don't know. I feel like without the salad mixture, it might be too much bread. So just okay. Keep adding.